Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm here doing a design team video for Not Too Shabby. Recently, there has been a new four stamp sets released for Not Too Shabby. This is called You, Me, and Pumpkin Spice. Features two squirrels and a pixie. This one is called Pumpkin Spice Everything, which features two images hand-drawn by Jamie, the owner of Not Too Shabby, as well as sentiments. This one is called Critter Costume Party, and the one I'm going to use today is called Fall Gnomes. So let's get started. The Fall Gnomes stamp set, I'm going to stamp with Brutus Monroe Raven ink, which is black, alcohol marker friendly ink. I am going to be coloring the images in today with alcohol marker. This stamp set features a big gnome and a baby gnome, two mushrooms, acorns, a flower, a coffee cup, a leaf, a pumpkin, a banner, and the sentiments are, I'm here for you, gnome matter what. So those are two different sentiments. The first one, I'm here for you, and then another sentiment that says gnome matter what. Those look like they would fit inside the banner. There's also a sentiment that says, there's no one like you. And there's also some little specks that you could use for dirt or just to decorate the card with. I'm using Ohuhu alcohol markers, and I'm going to put the caps face up so that you will know which colors I am using. Now, I didn't stamp every single image. I did not stamp the pumpkin. And you're probably wondering, why did she pick pink for this gnome? Isn't it supposed to be the fall gnomes? It is, but it's August the 8th, and I just cannot get into fall yet. I'm just not quite there yet. So I'm taking it a little differently, a little bit of a different take on the gnomes, and I'm going to make them more summer and a more summery scene, which you're about to see as I go ahead and color the little baby gnome's hat with purple, which I love this baby gnome. So adorable. Really cute. Purple, and then my second color is lighter purple. These Ohuhu markers do a really good job. I do have some of the Copic brand alcohol markers, but I don't have a complete set, and I find that when I'm making my videos, I'd rather just stick with one or the other. I don't like to use both at the same time. So tonight I picked the Ohuhu. And again, I'm making the gnomes really colored in a very bright colors. And I'm making the boots or the little feet of the baby gnome pink, like a pink color for the little shoes. And then for the big gnome, I'm going to color up the big hat in basically some summertime colors. I'm using accent opaque 120-pound cardstock. It's a lot like Nina's Classic Crest Solar White. It's definitely the same weight as the Nina 120. So I like it for my coloring. A really pretty green color combo. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. I am just using two colors for each section of my coloring. I know a lot of times people like to use three, a dark, a mid, and a light tone, but these images are so small, it's really hard for me as a new beginner when it comes to alcohol alcohol marker coloring. I'm not that experienced. It's tricky for me with smaller images. And these are actually the larger images in the set. They just get smaller after this. Yeah, so it's going to be a very colorful hat. I'm just going to play some music while I'm coloring here. Okay, thanks for your patience while I colored. I took my images to the scan and cut and I trimmed them. Now I'm going to heat emboss the sentiment. Again, I'm using There's No One Like You, and I'm going to use my Brutus Monroe embossing ink. I'm just stamping on a piece of 85-pound generic cardstock. There's really no name to it. I don't even remember the brand, but it's just something that I use whenever sometimes I'm embossing. And I'm using neon, it's like a neon pink color from Brutus Monroe for my embossing powder. And you're probably wondering, man, she's picking some bright colors. Again, I did not go with fall, so just keep that in mind and have an open mind as you're waiting for me to explain to you where I'm going with this card. You've been very patient. I appreciate it. I'm going to heat emboss this with my heat gun, and it's a nice bright pink when it's all said and done. You'll notice there's a tail of mica there on that sentiment. Once the sentiment cools down, take a Swiffer wipe and just wipe that mica right away, right off the cardstock. It does not stay. I'm going to use a stitched oval die to cut out my sentiment, and you'll see here I've got it all trimmed out, and there's my paper. So this is Brutus Monroe mirror cardstock in pink, and it's a hot pink. Yes, it's definitely bright. And I'm going to put that as my layer for my first layer of matte. Next, I have this really pretty tropical paper. This is from Scrapping for Less. And then this is also some tropical paper from Scrapping for Less, part of the same set of papers. I just love the pretty tropical colors, bright, summery, and that's why this card is not a fall color scheme. It's more of a summer color scheme. So I'm going to go ahead and put foam dots on everything and pop everything up with dimension. I will basically cut this section out because it's just me putting double-sided foam dots on everything, and be with you in 1 second. Okay, so I put foam dots on everything, and I put 4 of the little images in the 4 corners of my card. The bottom 2 corners have mushrooms from this stamp set. Top left has a little coffee cup with a heart. Top right has a little flower. Now I'm just using my uh, foam dots on the sentiment. Again, the sentiment, there's no one like you. And it's a little bit, I put it a little bit offset. You'll see what I mean because I wanted the hat. That hat is awesome. I wanted it to be, I didn't want the hat to go in between the letters of the sentiment. Here's my finished card. I hope that you'll check out Not Too Shabby Shop. Remember, there's a discount code listed below, and Jamie is offering a discount if you decide to buy all 4 of the sets together. So there's an incentive there to buy all 4. And in the description box below, I'll have a list of the products that I use and links to where you can purchase them. Thanks so much for watching. Here's another view of that same card. I just love all the bright colors. It looks very summery to me. I hope you enjoy. Thanks everybody. Have a hopeful day. We'll catch you next time. Bye bye.